machine's so full of messages, I can't get through. Yeah, it's blocked up with messages. I know. And this woman comes on, she sounds like a Dalek. Does she come with a machine? Yeah. I know, is it your mum? No. Oh, okay. No, yeah. It's a nightmare. I've had my hair cut. I look a bit like your dad now. Yeah. I'm on the South Bank. Well, there's all these paintings.
Passed by one day when Dara was on holiday. Thankfully, I was just going out, you know. And I went to my mate, I was going out. And so he spoke just...
He's right next to... Yeah.
Essentially, I mean, what we're seeing here is a big aerial. It's that kind of thing where they say size doesn't matter, and you know, maybe it does sometimes. And I use this, I mean, a handheld radio device called a scanner, which is where I inspirationally took my name from. And what it is a long-range radio receiver. It's like at home if you have a domestic radio that goes from 88 to like 106, I think it is. This goes from 0 to 1,000, and it just speeds through the universe of sound out there. It starts at the bottom of the scale around 0 to 4. Things like hearing aids, microwaves and so on. And you move through taxi drivers, trains, hospital paging systems, army bases and so on. You move through aeroplanes, and these devices are commercially sold, so you can park your car outside an airport and listen to the aeroplanes going overhead, so make of that what you will.
Because I said so. Because you're all... No, it's all this, all the time. I've tried it before and it worked then, so why don't you think it'll work now? Because I'm in the middle of London, do you understand? All these things are going on left, right and centre, and I'm just here trying to sort my life out. We've tried it before and it worked then, so why don't you think it'll work now? Because we've tried it before and it worked then, so why don't you think it'll work now? We've tried it before and it worked then, so why don't you think it'll work now?
I found you for a reason, actually.
Oh, do you? All right. Cool.
Nederland is bij sommige groepen vooral geliefd vanwege die...
Vous pouvez m'aider, s'il vous plaît?
I've always been interested in the human voice, always interested in the way that people talk to each other and the way that we interact with each other as individuals. And so with the recording I've been doing over the last 19 years, I've always used the human voice. So the scanner device is one means of accessing that material, but I've always carried a Walkman around with me, so recorded people on the tube, people out in the streets, people on aeroplanes and so on, just people talking to each other and off the radio and so on. But I think I studied literature, and as I say, I've always been interested in the narrative, the kind of way we talk to each other, and the way that two individuals can seemingly have a conversation but make no sense of it at all, have no kind of interaction.
Vous pouvez me dire où je dois descendre?
Why? That's funny.
Yeah, but she's all right. She's okay. Yeah, it must have to... Can't imagine what it would be like if it was a child.
On peut boire l'eau du
It's
robinet?
horrendous.
All these things are going on left, right and centre, and I'm just here to sort my
Thank
life.
you. Me too. All right then. Thanks, Liz.
Work then.
Bye-bye.
It's quite clear. I'm a lodger.
Artists, different artists throughout the history of time, have used whatever means they can to produce work. They've always tried to, like Marcel Duchamp, for example, would take a found object like a urinal, a toilet, and put it into another context. And different artists are always taking objects that exist in our everyday surroundings and throwing them back into artwork. Andy Warhol with the soup cans and so on. This has taken a device which exists commercially, produces sound, and I mix it back into a kind of environmental sound, a kind of abstract ambient music and so on. And For me, it's a really good, clean, simple means of producing and accessing a world of sound out there that exists around us the whole time. Radio waves, nothing very glamorous about it, but you can take those very simple sounds and process them and manipulate them into something quite rich and beautiful, I think.